Hey guys, I'm Brandy. Hey.
And I'm Brandy Ho. Hey. Ho.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 6 of Whining Women.
Sace.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
We're still bilingual.
Still bilingual. Yes.
Trilingual, really.
Yep.
Because we were doing Italian before.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was because we'll try anything.
Speak for yourself, Ho. I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty too.
So let's talk about what we're drinking tonight.
Okay. Do you know the difference between alcohol and libations?
No.
Okay. So libations, alcohol is just drinking alcohol. Libations is when you have it's a ritualistic pouring out of the alcohol or juice. So just drinking is alcohol, and when you got a homie down and you got to pull one out, that's libations.
I mean, it just seems like a waste, right? For our homies.
It's education for tonight.
I did not know.
Yeah, so when you in the hood and you got to pull one out from a homie who ain't here, that's libations.
So
Okay.
the past this will be week 3 that we've had Icon on the menu, and it is bottled in California. It is 16%. This one is Moscato. We haven't tried this one yet.
Okay.
So I was excited to see this one. And it is bottled, I have my readers on, I can see it, in Modesto, California.
Very good. All right. Well, this is a Duplin. It is Black River Red. It is a North Carolina, bottled in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And the wineries are out on the coast, right?
Yep.
I would like to go to those wineries.
I think we should. No, I think we should go. I love to see all the signs when you get.
And I know this one's going to be good as hell because it's muscadine.
Muscadine. So, you want me to go ahead and pour a little of this one for each of us to try?
Let's do that.
And then we can do the Duplin.
Yes. That's the sound of a good time.
Right there. Right there it is, girl. Okay. Oh, and they're both screw tops.
Yes.
Our fave.
Easy
access. Okay. Cheers.
It's like you in a dress.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to smell.
Smells like
good.
wine.
Smells like wine. That's good.
That's good. It's tart.
It is. It's got a good sweet tart. Mm-hmm. It's not too much.
It's good.
0 to 1
Let's
to 5.
See, 1 to 5 grapes. I'd give it a solid 4, maybe a 4.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 4.
Okay.
I think the Icon Blackberry taste. It was so good.
Yeah. So I actually have to give a shout out to my husband for buying these at Carly C's, no less, a couple days ago. He was making a grocery store run. My dad it's like in his loop that he needs to go to the grocery store just about every day.
Oh.
And he's like, do you need anything? I'm like, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I love some screw top wine. Bottom shelf, please.
Bottom shelf, please. Yes.
Okay, so this is the Duplin. Okay.
We got that shit down pat now.
Yes, girl. Practice. Okay. Smells like wine.
It does smell like one. I love that one.
Yeah, that's really good.
That is so smooth.
That is very, very strong. It tastes like muscadine.
It does taste like muscadine, and it's not too sweet. It's not. That one's kind of got a little tart at the end of it. This one's very good.
Yeah, that one's smooth all the way.
Mm-hmm.
So probably 5 grapes.
That's a 5.
5.
That's a solid 5 grapes. Okay. Now I want to see the alcohol percentage because, as we've discussed, this one is 16%.
Yeah. Can you see it? Do you need some light?
You're gonna need the.
Oh, I've got. Again, I have readers on tonight, y'all. Oh, 10.5%.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Well, and I think most wines normally are between like the 10 and 12% range, which is why this 16% knocked me on my tail a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, it did it last week too.
Well, yes, our producer Cheyenne has sent a what do you call it? It was just like a little snapshot.
Oh yeah, like a clip it.
A little clip it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember that.
Well, what's funny is that after last week, I changed this TikTok from Nurse VM Who to Whining Women 2026, so it'll be easier to find. And I guess I give you the password to go in and do something with it.
No,
but I don't remember doing that.
You don't remember changing it? That's hilarious.
About 3 days ago, I pulled my phone out and I said, I need to go ahead and change that name over. And then I was like, ooh.
Oops, I did.
I was productive.
Didn't realize it. Well, and then you created a little snippet, or I don't know what they're called on TikTok.
Yeah.
Y'all know what they're called. A little clip.
A clip.
And I'm like, oh, let's see what this is. And it was really funny, but I don't know if you knew this, but you created this clip, and then the same clip plays 6 times in a row.
Yes. That's just because I was sober that night.
She does have her best ideas when there's booze in her.
I do.
And she does her best work.
Yes, but that night is because I'm technologically illiterate.
Well, and shout out to Gary, because I'm just going to tell you, we didn't have time to talk about it because we were down to the wire trying to get this live going.
Yes.
And I'm on the Google trying to figure out how to flip the camera so that this won't be, so this, you guys could read this.
Yes.
And I'm so prideful. In my mind, I'm like,
I was like,
Gary, the Hoover Maneuvers downstairs, I bet he would fix it for us.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to ask him.
I said open the door and holler at Gary, and I turn around and you're going, go to the screen. Okay.
No, it's a character flaw. I'm like, everything's figure outable. Just give me a minute.
Yes.
But then thank goodness Gary was concerned when at 7 on the dot we had not started our live. So thank you, Gary.
Yeah, he came up at 7:03 and said, are y'all going to freaking start?
Yeah. So thank you again for your help. On YouTube, if you guys are watching on there, or if you're not, you should, because the little clips, and Cheyenne said the other night, I feel so bad. I feel like I'm picking on y'all. And I'm like, well, you are.
But it's
great. It's really funny. But
she said, are you bait clipping now? Are you clickbaiting now? And I said, no. And she said, when you say something, you go back and think about it and think, I bet she's going to edit that in. And I said, okay, yeah, sometimes I do. Yeah.
Yeah. But that is, but we have 21 subscribers on there today. I did look because I ran into someone, shout out Cindy, who said, I went to watch your video, but I couldn't subscribe because I don't have a YouTube account.
Oh.
And I said,
but can you watch it?
Yes, you can watch it, but you just can't subscribe. I said, well, you really should just get a YouTube account probably because it's free.
It is free. Right now.
And really what it is, right. Really what it is the age where she's just like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, ask your daughter, she'll help you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And share it. Share. Tell all your friends. Share it. You can actually hit share on the YouTube episode, and it'll share to whatever platform
that's true.
You want to share it on.
You can, text it, put it in Messenger, put it on your Facebook. Yeah. We don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate it, though. And we're still looking for wine suggestions, especially local wines.
Birthday boy says, hey, Nana.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Christian.
Happy first birthday to Christian Michael. He is such a joy, and he had a really good birthday today. His mama and daddy made sure of it. And looking forward to celebrating in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
For the for his big birthday celebration. So
yes, if you would like to Cash App him some money, we will post the Cash App in the comments.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
He does have a new savings account for his birthday that was created by his papa.
Oh.
And that would be great. It's going to his college fund, future fund.
Well, that would be perfect.
Future fund.
Yes, future fund. So I'm glad that you and Mikey and Mike joined us for bowling. That was fun.
It was fun.
I think Mike enjoyed it.
He did.
Your dad. Yeah.
He really did. He really did.
Yeah.
So Brandy had rented a couple lanes at the local bowling alley last weekend and invited us to stop in. And we did. And it's like having a toddler these days. So it's like, well, we're bringing Pops with us. No problem. Because Brandy and Gary are cool like that. And when we walked in, it was so loud.
It was so
and there
loud.
were so many people. I thought, ooh, how's this going to go? He really enjoyed himself.
I think he did too.
He really enjoyed himself. He really enjoys that socialization and being in the mix.
Yeah, in the mix.
Yeah.
And you know, dementia is just such that's probably, I mean, besides cancer, I think dementia's got to be like the worst disease.
It's terrible.
But it's always so amazing to me how much people retain from their distant past versus their recent past.
That's exactly right.
So we're having some work done on our house, and he was home inspector at one point, and he said, well, I can tell you how to pass it. I mean, and he was popping stuff off, and I think it was
genuine,
right,
and that's correct information. But he can't tell you, for example, we had breakfast today, he and my husband and myself, and then we ran a couple of errands, and then we parted ways, and I came home about an hour and a half later, and he acted as if he had not seen me since early in the morning, like we had not had breakfast together. And then he asked Mikey, is Brandy in Sanford today? After breakfast. So he had literally just seen me, but already that's gone.
Do you remember we had a patient in the nursing home where we used to work on the dementia unit, and she couldn't walk, she couldn't talk, totally dependent on everything. Real sweet little lady. But her son, one day, completely dependent, sucked her fingers. Completely dependent on people for everything. He pushed her to the piano. She played a full song from where she used to play the church piano. So, and it was amazing. Beautiful. And so, we've done that all the time after we figured that out. So it is just amazing how the brain works.
Yeah. And then the music memory in general. But that does remind me, we talked about this, I think episode 1 even, or episode 2, it came up about patient portals.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all. So my dad has a new PCP. He likes them. He likes them a lot. He's a nurse practitioner, and I prefer a nurse practitioner.
Yeah, I do too.
And I like them just fine. It's the front office staff that needs an attitude adjustment. And anyway, he had repeat labs drawn last week, and they called my number. They still had my number down as the primary number instead of my husband's number. And so they called me, left a message. We've got lab results back. Please call this number, this extension. I forwarded it to my husband, who called the number. And then she's like, well, we sent a letter. So all you really need to do is check your portal. Now listen, I had checked the portal. I'm all up in the portal. I know exactly what the results are, but it's not my job to interpret them. Right?
Right.
As the daughter, forget that I'm a nurse. It's not my job to interpret the results. So today I had a day off. So I said, well, let's just go on by the doctor's office.
Oh, hell.
And Mikey was probably a little scared.
As he should be.
But he was also thankful because he didn't want to do it. And so we go in, and I said, I'm here about my dad's results and blah, blah, blah. And she said, well, he has an appointment again on July 23rd.
Bitch, I'm here right now.
I said, I understand that. I'm here to talk about his results that are in the portal. And she said, well, I'll have to find a nurse to talk to you, and it could take a while. And I said, that's fine. I've got time. I'll wait. So then the nurse comes out. She hands us a piece of paper, which is the printed off lab results that I already saw on the portal. And I said, what am I supposed to do with these? She said, weren't you here for your results? I said, I would like to speak with the manager.
Good for you.
I'm going to be a Karen.
I was going to say, good for you, Karen.
Yes. I'm like, I would like to speak with your manager. She said,
if you had the inverted bob,
yeah, watch out. And she said, you want to speak to the office manager? And I said, yes. I'm very concerned about the lack of communication in this office. My 77-year-old dad was told to check the portal about his results, and that's not acceptable. And y'all, it's not acceptable. And I'm just telling you, if you're watching this, if you have loved ones in your life that will not advocate for themselves or don't know that they should, please step up and do it.
Absolutely.
Because somebody has to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, before it's all said and done, we've got an appointment next week.
Amazing.
It's just amazing how it works out.
Yeah.
It really, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm.
But I didn't have to completely break bad. No police were called. No earrings were pulled out. Nothing like that.
Well,
Like he didn't have to hang his head in shame.
Clock it.
Clock it.
Clock it.
But it did remind me. I'm like, we did just talk about the portal, and I talked about how great it was. Because I do think the portal's amazing in certain situations.
Yes.
You should not be the one to interpret the results, though.
You shouldn't get the results on a portal until someone's contacted you for it. Is what I believe.
It completely flipped my perspective on it. Yeah, absolutely. And I was like, even if he could, that's what I'm saying. The whole point, though, is I can see that this was low or this was high. And
as a nurse, you know what it means. But as a layperson, as someone who's not in healthcare, whether he has dementia or not, they'd say, "What is this?" They'd call the people who in their lives are nurses and say, "What does this mean?"
Right. And then it's like,
ask your doctor.
What does your doctor say?
Who's getting paid to
That's
tell you
exactly
that?
Right. That's exactly
Who's making a lot of money to tell you that?
Yes. That's why whenever I go places, to medical practitioners, not for myself, but as a guest of someone else, to just kind of be an advocate for them, I don't announce that I'm a nurse.
I don't either. I don't do it if I'm doing it for myself.
No, I never announce that I'm a nurse, because then they stop talking to you like a human and they start talking to you like another medical professional.
Well, not only that, but I want to see
how
they mess up,
how they act and what they say if they don't know that information.
Yeah.
But then you go somewhere with my dad, and he's like, "She's a nurse."
That's what Nanny
She's my private nurse.
Yeah. Talk about something I heard in the news.
Okay.
There was 3 young men over the age of 18 but below 25.
Okay.
18 to 25. Break into a house, an older man, and they sodomize him for hours and torture him, pull his fingernails out off of him, and leave him for dead. But someone finds him, and he is in the hospital trying to recover, and he was able to identify him, and they were all 3 arrested.
Good.
Yes. Now, what do you think should happen to them?
I think they should bring back public hanging.
I call this one fish out of water.
I think they should let him do whatever the hell he wants to, too.
I just cannot fathom that level of just depravity.
No.
Just evil.
They were all illegal immigrants.
Hold on. Moment of silence. Pour it out for your homies.
That is just such a sticky subject. So we're not hearing the stories where the illegal immigrants pulled over and helped somebody jumpstart their car and help them change a tire and all that. I mean, of course, we're going to
hear about the worst of the worst.
But somebody said on the stream of it, well, why does it matter if they were illegal? And I said, because if they wasn't here to start with, they could have done that. It wouldn't have been
in their homelands.
Yeah.
Right. No, I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous.
Back 30 years ago, I had a white friend who married a Hispanic man, and they truly loved each other. I think they had 7 kids, and it was so hard. They tried for 15 years to get him legal. I just think that there should be an easier process to get legalized so that you can be held accountable to the laws of the land. I mean, I think you should be held accountable to the laws of the land anyway, so I don't want to...
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I've said that. I have said that for a long time. It shouldn't be as difficult as it is. And most of our viewers probably know someone who's gone through the steps. And when they go... But here's the thing, too, and you know this to be true, too. I know that you've seen this. Once they've gone through the steps, they've jumped through the hoops, they've played the games, they are legal. They are so proud.
They are proud.
To be legal.
Hell yeah,
and they do not condone illegal immigrants.
You're right.
They don't.
You're right.
Because their theory is, I did the work, why don't you do the work?
That's exactly right. I agree.
Yeah. Yep. But it should not be so difficult. But with that being said, also, truly, the test to be a citizen in the United States, we wouldn't pass it.
Oh, really? I probably wouldn't pass it.
No, I'm serious. When you talk about, I'm thinking back to like 4th and 5th grade history, the things that we learned that we were like, I'll never need to know that.
Well, that shit wasn't half true anyway.
But you wouldn't. It's true, y'all. The public school system has failed us all.
It is. Columbus was a damn murderer.
We have been really misled
about the moon
everything.
landed. Didn't happen.
It didn't happen, y'all.
No.
It didn't happen. I'm sorry if this is the first time you've heard that. You know what I am?
What?
I am a basic white bitch.
I am too.
I was so disappointed.
Brandy, me too. I was just, let me go back.
I wanted to have a little spice.
I wanted to be exotic.
Me too.
But I'm not. So my DNA came back and I was waiting for Indian. Now I know for a fact that my great-great-grandfather came from Spain.
Mm-hmm.
He came over illegal. They shipped his ass back. He came back legal and got naturalized. And then they had a kid and that kid had my grandma. So anyway, my great-grandfather's from Spain.
Yeah.
So I'm Spanish, but heritage. But my DNA workup came back English and Swedish and Irish. I was like, I'm white as fuck.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm very white.
No
I'm
wonder.
English and German and Irish. And it said, the ancestry profile came back and it said basic white bitch.
A pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. DNA said, clock it. No, but Felix, my hairdresser, was so disappointed.
I know he was.
He was so disappointed. And he just said, I just knew you had some Puerto Rican.
I know.
But I didn't.
But you may. It's just that in your workup, your heritage could still be that.
Maybe, but it ain't looking good, y'all. It's looking pretty bleak.
Yeah. So
we are cousins.
We are cousins.
We did confirm.
And it's on your mom's side. You had already
figured out that it's on my mom's side and your dad's side.
Yeah.
That we're cousins 5th or 6th, or did we get that far?
I haven't got that far.
But we're there. We're there. We already know.
What's funny is you're my BFF forever, and you're my 5th or 6th cousin. And Jamie was my BFF forever, and she's my 5th or 6th cousin.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, so, I didn't think about it that way. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Family ties.
Family ties.
So I dreamed about my mom. I just want to talk about this with the viewers to see if anybody. I used to actually remember my dreams more, and I would actually use a site called Dream Moods Dictionary.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
And you could put in a little bit about your dreams and get the interpretation of what it means. So let me just tell you that essentially I know that everybody dreams, but I don't usually remember my dreams unless I wake up early and then go back to sleep for a couple hours. And that's what happened Sunday morning. And so I went back to sleep for a couple hours, and the dream was weird. We were on a cruise. Okay. You were there. Gary was there, and Mikey was there. And what happened during the dream, it was very strange, all of the events. I'd love for someone to interpret it for me. But basically, Brandy and I were separated from the boys. Not sure where they went. We were separated from the boys, and we were down in below, in the dark dungeons of the ship.
Well, that tracks.
And we're probably in prison or something.
We were in
a holding cell. I don't know. But we were down there together, and then I turned, and Brandy was gone. And I found out later you'd gone back to the room, and Gary was there, but he had the room too cold and the volume on the television too loud, and it messed up your hearing for the rest of the day. Just so you know, that happened. And I knew Mikey was there, but I don't know where he was because I didn't see him. But anyway, I found a bag on the ship, and I'm like, oh, that's my bag from last year that I lost. I need to pick it up. So I picked up my bag, and I'm walking up a spiral staircase from this dungeon. And walking up the spiral staircase, I run into my mom. And I knew, in my dream, I knew that she was dead.
Mm-hmm.
And so I knew enough in my dream to be surprised to see her. And I said, and she said, hey, Brandy. I love you. Why haven't you asked about me? I'll love you forever. And then she kissed me, and she kept walking down the stairs. And I turned around, and she was gone. And then I went about my business to get my bag checked. They had to do a head-to-toe search to make sure that I wasn't like, what's the word?
Paraphernalia.
Yeah, that I wasn't
contraband.
Contraband. That I didn't have contraband. And in the process of me trying to find all my stuff that I lost, I got stabbed. So I'd have stitches. Jesus Christ. It was a very strange dream. But then, I overanalyze and overthink everything. And then I'm married to someone who does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I told him about it. And then the next day I'd kind of moved on. Like, I'm at peace with it. It's okay. And he's like, but what do you think it means?
Yeah.
What do you think it means? And I'm like, I don't know.
I want to tell you what I think.
Please tell me.
But I'm probably digging too. I'm probably reaching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's about to get personal.
Okay.
I feel like that your dream meant that you're on a journey in life. You're on a journey in life. And it had me and Gary and Mikey in it because you know that we're going to support you no matter what. And we were with you. But you tend to isolate yourself on an island by yourself. And that's why we weren't with you on the spiral staircase going up. And when you saw your mom, it's because you've been so hyper-focused on everything else that you haven't had time to process anything for yourself. And that's why she's saying, why haven't you asked her? Why haven't you done this? And I think that's your internal body saying, you know that you've got people to, I'm sorry, but I think that's what it's saying, that you've got us and you know that we're here, but you still feel isolated on an island. You feel like you're on that spiral staircase alone and you need to process. That's what I think that dream means.
I think that you might be right.
I know. I love you.
I love you too. But why do I do that?
I don't know. It's because you've always had to do that. You've done it your whole life.
Yeah. I guess that's why. Sorry, y'all.
No, bad habits are hard to break. This is what it's about.
This is
what
real
it's
life.
for. It's
this
real
is real
life.
Yes.
And I think that's what it meant.
Whew.
And the stabbing means that somebody better watch the fuck out. Because you're about to break. It's going to cut you to the white meat.
Yeah, I think that's very
Am I a
insightful.
psychologist? No.
Could you be?
Probably. Probably.
Could you be? Yeah.
Probably.
No, I think that's very insightful. So,
to me, that's what it kind of is. So now going back to mine is when you dream about people and you know they're dead, because I do believe that when you die, you go to heaven. I don't believe you hang around. I don't believe you haunt. I don't believe in ghosts. I do believe in angels and demons. I don't believe in ghosts. But sometimes when you know they're dead and they come to you in your dream, it's so freaking real. Like, is that your subconscious, or do you think that is a
true message?
A true message
from beyond. Yeah. That would be. I'd be interested to know what other people think, because I do believe in all of it. You know, I do.
Yeah, I know you do.
I do. This is just the reality, though. I do believe in God, and I pray. But whenever I pray, God, He's not priority number one for me on my list of priorities. So my prayers are a lot of times as I'm going to bed, and as I'm falling asleep. And so, like, I remember distinctively, like Friday or Saturday, I'm like, Lord, I need a sign. I'm going to need a sign from Mom. I'll talk to you about it later. This was my thought process. I'll talk to you about it later. And so that night I was praying. Before I ask God for anything, I thank Him.
I always do too.
So honestly, I fell asleep before I got to ask Him for anything, because I was still going down my gratitude list.
Yeah.
And then that was probably Friday night, and then Saturday night, Sunday morning is when that happened. So that's what I took it as her saying, why don't you ask about me? Because I never got around to asking God, you know, I don't know.
I think it's just her saying, why don't you ask, like, just
what about me?
What about you?
Yeah. And family dynamics just make it tricky too, to make it all tricky. And
you moved though, right, from your mom, right, to being a caretaker. I mean, you had a completely, it's not like your mom died and you got to process and move on to the next stage of acceptance. You moved right from mom's gone, dad's here and living with me, and I'm now have a completely new family dynamic. Like,
you're right. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. There was no downtime. So from November, and now we're in February, there's been no downtime.
No.
It's been boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And so Mikey and I were recently talking about that, about, well, what about us? When do we get our time? And when do we do what? So next week, we need to talk about this. So next week, I have a work trip in Wilmington. And I'm taking Mikey with me.
That'll be good.
So we'll see. We'll have each evening together, but which is important.
Absolutely,
you know, to have that one-on-one time. But yeah, that's very insightful. Okay, y'all, we got to cheer it up a little bit.
Yeah, we do.
What are you reading? Are you reading anything fun?
I am. I did. Let me tell you, I did listen to a book by Frida McFadden. It was a novella. And it was The Widow's Husband's Secret.
The Widow's Husband's Secret. Okay.
It was trash.
Oh.
It was 3 hours. I listened to it.
3 hours of trash?
My life I'll never get back.
So years ago, think back, John Grisham. I love John Grisham.
Yeah.
I would read all. He did the legal thrillers.
He did.
I would read every one of them until he started producing them like this. And they lost their charm because he didn't take the time. That's stupid.
That is stupid. It was stupid
That's
as shit.
stupid.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to tell you about what I just read.
Okay. Is it that?
So it's, yes. Yeah, you want to do, you want to show it, guys? And it's not like it's a new book. That's what's crazy. And it's actually called, so it's called The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. And it's a big one. It's a big book. I like big books, and I cannot lie. You other readers can't deny. But it's actually, so I thought I'd read it because we've talked about this.
Yeah.
I don't keep a book journal. I don't remember. And so sometimes I'll start a book and then I'm like 2 pages in, I'm like, deja vu, I've read it.
Yeah.
So it's actually coming up for our February book club. And I said, well, I think I've read it, but just in case, let me start it again. Oh, I haven't read it. And I read that book in 2 days.
That's a big book to read in 2 days.
It's a huge book to read in 2 days. But it sucks you in. It's set in the 70s. It's a family moving to Alaska.
A good 70s book.
Also known as The Great Alone. Moving to Alaska to get away from the lower 48 and to live off the land. But it follows this, anyway, very, very good. There were some parts in there that I absolutely did not expect. There were some twists and turns, but
that's good.
It kept you it kept you very interested. But I said a thing with myself because I just found out Sunday that was the book, and I'm like, ooh, I'm not going to be able to finish that by Thursday's book club. And I did.
Good for you.
You know why? Because it's really good. Y'all read it.
Do it.
Read it. I think most of her books are really good.
Now, I'm reading a thick book right now, too. It's called The Mad Wife. Julie gave it to me to read. And so far, I'm about halfway through, and I just started reading it yesterday. But I just stayed up late reading it. But it's in the 50s. Stay-at-home mom. She doesn't understand why she doesn't feel the maternal. She's going through baby blues. She went through it the first time. She's having it again. And there's something sketchy about the neighbors across the street. So I'm trying to get into that. So I'm trying to figure that out. But it's really, I'm halfway through the book. And it's nothing exciting happened. It just flows so well.
And I think that's what this is. There are definitely some exciting parts, but there's so much relatable stuff.
Yeah.
And the way she tells a story.
Yes.
And I've mentioned before about Kristen Hanna. She's the one who wrote The Women. She wrote Firefly Lane. She writes The Nightingale. I don't know if you've read that, but you definitely must read.
The Women is the best book I've ever read in my life.
That is
or listened to.
Right.
Anyway.
It counts. But
Tomato.
The way she writes though, it's like, okay, I just have to do one more chapter and just see what happens next, because it just flows. Or you think, I'm going to read one more chapter, and you look down and you've read for another hour and a half. So it's that kind of book though, so it's good.
I'm going to have to tell you, I'm very disappointed in some stuff that you recommended, though.
Oh, tell me.
Nip.
No.
The Zip. No, The Pit.
The Pit? You don't like The Pit?
No. We watched 45 minutes to the first episode, and then Gary said, I can't finish this. And I said, I'm not into it either. I know. Then we went in the living room, and we started watching Mayor of Kingstown. I couldn't get through the first episode.
Now listen, Mayor King, I told you, once it was said and done, I had to give it up after 3 episodes because it was so dark.
I was just trying it. I wanted it so bad.
Because it's a Taylor Sheridan show.
I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Now, I'm very hurt that you're not a fan of The Pit.
I think I could watch it by myself, but Gary was like, this is boring.
Dalton and Reagan watch it. Me and my dad and Carter watch it all together. It's one of the very few shows that will actually keep my dad's attention.
But does Mikey watch it?
No, but he doesn't watch anything. Reagan knows what's up.
Yeah.
We are so obsessed with the show. And also, well, you probably didn't watch it long enough to notice, but Dr. Langdon is the son of a female nurse who resides in Greensboro, North Carolina, and works at Moses Cone. Or retired from Moses Cone. Mel, one of the student doctors, is the daughter of Bryan Cranston. You know who Bryan Cranston is. Breaking Bad.
Oh.
Yes. And once you know
the old man.
Walter White.
Yeah.
Heisenberg, if you
Heisenberg.
will. Best show ever created.
That is a good now.
Very best
show
one,
ever created.
But once you know that, you can't unsee it. You'll see him.
I'll have to look at it now.
But I wish you would give it one more chance.
I probably will. Gary will not, but it'll be one of those things I'll watch on my own time.
But I will say, we
are looking for a good couple show, so if you've got one, please recommend it.
I will say that season 2 is off to a slower start.
I don't know how it could get much slower.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe season 1 did the same thing.
Yeah.
But see, by the time I started it, it was already 3 or 4 episodes in. Yeah, when I start blowing bottles, it's on.
That's the level.
It means I'm feeling relaxed.
Yeah.
Feeling a little loose. I'll tell you why I'm feeling loose.
Tell me. You get some today?
All of you locals. Grounded in Asheboro.
Oh, yes.
Girl.
I know what you're talking about.
I had a fabulous massage today.
That is why you're loose.
And I do just kind of feel loose. And whenever you go, and I know this from previous experience, you really shouldn't make plans afterwards.
No.
You really should just plan to go home in your pajamas and just be a vegetable.
That's the shit.
But I do feel a lot looser. And I tell her every time, yet again, I'm not here for a relaxation massage.
Get to it.
I've got a spot that needs work. You know?
Yeah, I do know.
And then she's like, "Ooh, your neck is really tight." I'm like, "I know, but that's not the spot I'm talking about."
So she's really good. But Grounded in Asheboro, you can go on and book your appointment. She's actually very competitive with the rates around for a massage. But is her pregnant belly rubbing on you yet?
It only rubbed on me. It only rubbed on me twice today, but it was when she was working on my glutes, and she had to kind of dig into the table a little, and so I just moved my hand.
I just love it, though. I love it.
But she I
cannot. Wonderful. When she works on me, I just say, do my back, because my butt will never relax.
She's told me that.
And it's okay. She knows that she can share with her.
You just can't relax it.
No, I can't relax.
Just up, and I'm like, girl, I need you to do whatever you can do. And there were 5 minutes left, and she said, "You have 5 minutes left. Do you want me to work on your neck or your glutes, or what do you want to do?" And I said, "Left glute, please." And I was trying to, like make my left glute move. Like I was trying to wiggle it like this one over here. I'm like, well, that didn't work because I just moved both cheeks. But
I can't.
I'm like,
I could have bounced.
Yeah,
you look like Cardi B getting a massage.
But no, she's amazing.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
I think she does good. But no, I can never relax enough. And it's not her, it's anyone. I cannot. I'll relax everything, but you get down on my butts and it's like they just draw up. I don't even know why. I will tell you that. Were you saying something?
Nope.
No.
I was waiting on you because you were going to tell me something.
I don't know what I was going to tell you, but I'm really excited about our Gulf Shores trip.
Today, Junior?
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I've been looking. It looks like a really nice area.
The place that we found is super nice.
Yeah, very excited.
We're going to be there Mother's Day weekend. And there's a fun contest that we're going to miss by a couple of weeks. But Florida and Alabama have a shared border.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a little town, or I don't know if it's a little town, but there's a town there called Floribama. And every year in mid-April, they have a mullet throwing contest.
Hold on. A mullet? Like a haircut?
Like a fish.
Oh.
So folks on the Florida side and folks on the Alabama side are on the line and they're throwing fish. And whoever throws it the furthest wins.
That'd be pretty fun.
But it's a huge deal. Like, the rates increased by like 30% that week. Mm-hmm. All the hotels book up. People come in. It reminds me of like Daytona week or Bike Week at Myrtle Beach. Like, that's what it sounds like. So we're going to miss that. Sorry.
Oh. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I know you're driving straight through. Excuse me. Passenger Princess over there will be riding straight through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia,
Alabama.
Maybe the top corner of Florida into Alabama.
It's me.
You're the princess.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Gary drove us 6.5 hours. It almost took 8 hours because he had to pee like every 10 minutes. I tried to tell I want to check his prostate, but he never lets me.
I was going to say, maybe we should check that prostate.
Yeah, no, I told him I'll call the doctor and tell him to check it next time. But anyway, so it really does take a long time to get there. But Gary, he drove all the way, and then I kept saying, well, you want me to drive? You want me to drive? When we were leaving, he was like, you want to drive? I said, hell no. I asked you all the way up here.
There's a reason I asked on the way
here. Let me tell you. So we went to this little place in West Virginia. Was it Jane Lou's?
That's the name of the town?
That's the name of the town.
That's an interesting name.
That the rodeo was
There's a story there.
There's a story. So Gary, so LG placed second in the rodeo.
Yeah, LG.
Second place. Y'all, he rode a big ass bull. It scared the shit out of me, but it looked like a PBR bull. But he rode the hell out of him at 81.
Wow.
The winning score was 82.
Wow.
He missed it by 1 point, but he done so good. I will say this: if my son wasn't a sticky little bastard, I wouldn't let him do it. But he is. He's a sticky little shit. And to non-rodeo people, that means he can set his ass upon the bull and hold it there very well. Sticky. Get it? Okay. So anyway, Jane Lou's, after the rodeo's over, Gary's made friends with a lot of these people up there. So they're like, y'all come to the SANGLE wide.
The what?
SANGLE wide.
SANGLE? They
have a single wide. It's
like a mobile home?
I want to say it's not even as wide as a single wide. It's probably 7 foot wide. Maybe 8 foot. They had a deep fryer and a grill and sold beer. So you know I was in. But that was some good damn food.
So they had like some good bar food.
They say
it's like a shed.
It's like a shed.
12 foot wide.
It was not 12 foot wide.
So I just want to know. This is what I always think about when I think about public places. I need to know about the public restroom situation.
Oh yeah. They had 2 restrooms. Maybe it's 1 restroom. It was 1 restroom.
So was it like a single wide restaurant?
It was like,
was there a shower in there?
You walked in. No, you walked in, and to the right was a bar that wrapped around, and only 1 person could fit in this bar area. 1.5. 1.5 people could fit in this bar area.
A small person could fit?
No. I could walk in, and there was bar stools. You had to be set under the bar stool for both of us to fit in there. That's why I'm saying 1.5.
Oh, wow.
So we placed our order. We walked off away from the bar to the rest of it, which had a table that could maybe sit 12 people around it. And then there was a card table on the other side. Then the rest was a bathroom. But it was some good damn food.
Well,
I ate the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And the beer was cold.
Well.
What else do you want?
What else could you ask for, really?
What else could you ask for?
In a town called Jane Lou's.
Jane Lou's.
Okay.
I'd give it 5 stars.
Whoa.
Just for a country ass.
That's pretty.
I mean, when you walk into Single, what do you expect? I mean, if you compare it to Daryl's Steakhouse, it'd be a 1.
Did they have cinder block stairs?
No. When I got there, my future son-in-law got me drinking Coors Banquet in the car. And then I wanted to have another one while I was inside the rodeo.
And?
I put it in my Circle water bottle.
Okay.
And when I popped the lid on my Circle water, the damn Coors Banquet shot up 6 feet in the air and beer rained down over everybody.
It was raining beer.
It was raining beer. Mango flavored Coors right in town.
Probably get your hair. Gary said, maybe that's why your hair looks so good.
Girl, bye. I watched that shit today.
I know.
Yeah, I would say it was a 5 of 5 for a single wide restaurant.
Well, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a great opportunity.
It's something I probably would have never done had the locals not recommended
and you know what, though? We've talked about this before. That's where you go, where the locals go. You don't want to go. Who wants to go to a chain restaurant? You could go to one of those anywhere.
Right. That's
when
I go on vacation, that's what I'm looking for.
I want to know where the locals go. That's exactly right.
Yeah. And then I came home Sunday. We got home at 4 a.m. And I slept, got up, and took a shower. By the way, the Vaseline, I love it.
You've been slugging? Yes, girl, you're glowing.
Girl, I coat my face in it every day after a shower, and it makes my skin feel so good. And Marilyn Monroe used Vaseline as her makeup primer.
So are you using Vaseline, brand Vaseline? You're just using petroleum jelly?
I'm using cocoa butter Vaseline.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I love it. My face don't hurt anymore. It feels good. So anyway, I got up, Vaselined, and all my kids said, I'm not going to church. And I said, okay. I went back to bed and slept till 1.
Well, you probably needed to if you got home
Then
at 4.
I went to bed at 4 and slept till 5:30. Got up, ate for 30 minutes, and went back to sleep until 8:30.
You had a day of naps.
I did.
Of long rest periods, little respites.
And you know what I kept saying, though? All day, the word Sunday. Saturday while we were leaving, LG kept getting me talking about that Bailey, the Tourette's Bailey.
Balin out loud. TLC.
So he kept coming up to my ear while we were ordering at Biscuitville and going, little baby Weena. And I'm like, you gonna keep on. So finally, and I said, I want the hash brown casserole bowl, a plain biscuit with no butter, and a little baby weenie.
And a little baby weenie.
And she said, and I was like, And the guy said, what?
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
It was perfect. It was fun.
And was the guy bald?
No.
Because if he was, you could say,
you're bald.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites. Yeah. She's hilarious anyway, but.
Yep.
Yeah. A baby Weena. There is a show, a TikTok that you guys definitely want to check out. It's called The Bitchin' Brothers.
Bitchin' Brothers.
I'm really, really excited for this.
I'm excited to watch it.
I'm really excited to see what they come up with. Yeah. Because our husbands, as you may or may not know,
and we're crazy about them,
are such good friends. And actually, they're having a brekkie meeting tomorrow.
I will say they're more excited, I think, about their podcast
Yes.
than we
Then
were
they are.
about ours.
They are.
Yes.
It's a little ridiculous. And I actually heard Hoover Maneuver say tonight when we got here.
Oh,
I
Lord.
heard him say to my husband, Mikey, a.k.a. Dookie Ball, I heard him say, hey, man, wait till you see our setup. And I ain't going to let him borrow any of it.
Bitch, who do you think paid for it?
So,
I mean,
with that being said, you do need to tune in tomorrow night to Bitchin' Brothers.
Yes.
And either way, we're very excited to see what they have to say. And like I said, I did overhear Gary telling Mikey that he has some cool equipment that he's not sharing with us. And we're not even going to be salty about it.
I'm not salty about it. I'll just, damn.
Did I really? Party foul.
Party foul. Alcohol abuse.
Hold on, libation.
We're pouring it out for the homies who ain't here.
For all the homies that ain't here.
Oh, okay. Tell us about a time you poured it out for the homies who ain't here.
Oh, clock it.
Clock it.
And also, click it or ticket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That pop-off pussy queen. Listen.
Puff, puff, pass.
Mm-hmm. Don't take it in the ass. Ready? Because we're classy, bitch. Bitch.
So pop off.
Pop off, pussy queen. You can tell that, even though you don't like it, that 16 got dried out.
Listen,
you do like it.
I like it.
I like it too much. Yes.
That's the problem.
One
Wind them up.
Let me see if you can hear this on mic.
But there I go assuming. You know what they say about that.
Makes the ass out of you and me. Mm-hmm. I used to date a guy that used to say that. And I said, I assumed. And he said, well, if you may seem, it makes the ass out of you and me. You know what I want to say? Keep managing Biscuitville, fucker. You're 40. You're 55. Listen, keep on doing the damn thing. Hold on.
And I'm going to keep on assuming you're a dick. A dick?
That dicker. I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick. Oh yeah, I'm fixing to fuck you. I'm fuck you. I'm gonna get it all up in your vag.
Hoover said they're doing it at their 7 at their awesome studio. You know what they need?
What?
Some chapstick for their chap lips hurt real bad. And we're going to do it at our awesome studio.
Epic, man.
It's going to be epic. They're even going to have a dance and it's going to
go. They're going to wear shirts that say vote for Pedro.
I bet they have their own theme song too. Off of ChatGPT.
They do. Motherfuckers. Oh, yeah.
Come on, girl.
Oh, talking about the
bend that ass over.
The love den.
In the love den.
That's right.
Yeah, I can see him doing it.
Y'all tune into YouTube so you can see last week's episode to see what she's talking about.
For sure.
We want to get the word out. This is very organic and genuinely, obviously, probably. There's no agenda.
There's no agenda.
We're just catching up, and we're just having a good time with it and having some wine. So thanks for joining, y'all. That's a first.
Brandy, we can't do it.
No, I mean, we'll finish it off the air.
All right.
But I'm just saying.
That's defamation of character.
I don't think we've ever done. Now she's throwing around legalese.
Legalese.
We're going to court.
Good night. Farewell. Until we meet again.